Bacon and God's Rest is a Canadian short documentary directed by Saul Friedman in 2015. The short documentary is a Jewish woman who is about to turn 90. She has also recently become an atheist and is about to try bacon for the first time. The film received an honorable mention from jury for the Best Canadian Short Film Award. In this presentation, I would identify Bacon and God's Rest documentary's mode that analyze related to its specific content. I will reflect on the relationship between the documentary's mode, content, and its individual style that filmmaker brings to itself. I will also talk about specific scenes in the film to support my argument. So first of all, according to Bill Nichols' documentary modes, there are 6 modes of documentary. They are expository, observational, poetic, participatory, performative, and self-reflexive. For Bacon and God's Rest, it's very obvious that it uses participatory mode as there is an interview form set in the documentary. There are also a lot of conversations between Saul Friedman and Nighty Razy. Nico explains, in the participatory mode, the filmmaker does interact with his or her subjects rather than observe them. This interaction is present within the film. The filmmaker's interaction is created by the collaboration or contributor between filmmaker and contributor. Through Bacon and God's Rest, we can hear Friedman ask Razy what she's afraid of and her life experience. In Bacon and God's Rest, it also uses observation mode. Razy as the subject of Saul Friedman's documentary. Unlike the subjective content of poetic documentary, this mode documentary consists of expositional documentary, observational documentary trained to simply observe, allowing viewers to reach whatever conclusions they may deduce. In Friedman's documentary, he observes Razy as she's gonna try to make bacon for the first time. In this documentary, the narrative style of voice always happened from filmmaker Saul Friedman and contributor Razy. At the very beginning in the film, a scene opened with light music, then Razy starts speaking about bacon. Following with Friedman's questions attract audience attention to gain expectation from their narrative speaking. It's a simple set and naturally got attention from audience easily. There are also funny scenes in the film while Razy gets questions from Friedman. In the film, we can't see Friedman's face, but we can see a big head is talking to Razy, voice flying through his mouth. It seems strange, absurd exchange between Friedman and Razy that all these conversations happens before Razy tastes bacon. But audience can feel the humor sense of Friedman making for it in this film. Friedman asked Razy some political and cultural questions, used a nice visual form to get interview from the speakers, so that make audience no longer feel stressed about this topic and can easily accept this topic. The film style of the whole documentary can be seen as a light and funny tone. We only see Razy on the scene as she always keeps smile. Additionally, there is a seamless mix of animated figures and real-world people throughout the piece, as we can see the animated thing while Razy is talking about her past story. The documentary Bacon and God's Rest, the film title hints at the absurdity of the way human beings think. Yet, the title also contains a little sadness. Religious faith is a consolation. Razy as a strictly religious upbringing, she tells us, try new things, try bacon, try internet can lead her to atheism. This makes a little joy for her. So Friedman used the participatory and observation mode in documentary. Gets a nice interview from Razy that audience can feel an a pretentious intellectualism through her words. Close-up shots to Rizzi always capture her smiley face. As individually, I like Friedman's unique film style to get a nice view from Bacon and Garth's Red.